In this video, I'm going to be interpreting the new moon in Aquarius and the seven planet alignment. For those that were wondering, go outside, where's the seven planets? Where can you see it? You can't see it. And one of the reasons why you can't see it is because the sun is so bright, even though it's in detriment when it's in Aquarius, and we'll get to that in a later video. But because the sun is so close to the other planets, you're not able to see it. Right? But these are 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 7. And then we have Saturn as 5. We have Venus as 6. We have Neptune as the 7th. So it's these 7 planets. There's a little gap in between. It involves Aquarius, the zodiac sign Aquarius. We have 4 planets there. And we have 3 planets in Pisces. And this here looks like a horseshoe, right? This is the North Node in Pisces that just recently got into Pisces, which is going to be with us for the next year, if you will. So I wanted to share that. So if you're interested in going outside and seeing the 7 planetary alignment, you're not going to be able to see it. But this is what everybody's talking about. A little bit of astrology, a little bit of astronomy mixed in there, a little bit there. All right. But still, all in all, the new moon still has its significance. Because the sun and the moon come together in Aquarius, this is what is called a new moon, and it symbolizes new beginnings. New beginnings with what? It's new beginnings with the archetype of Aquarius, which is innovation. One of the key mottos of Aquarius is knowledge, truth. It symbolizes independence. It symbolizes humanitarian ideals on a collective grand scheme of things. Some of the key themes of the new moon in Aquarius involve forward thinking. It's progressive. I look at Aquarius as a sign of processes, or processing. Technical, even, if you will. Some of you out there who are Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising signs may even agree that you are technical. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. 2025. Thank you so much. Forward-thinking ideas and breakthroughs. That is an excellent word. I love that word for Aquarius. Breakthroughs. Breaking through. Anybody experience some breakthroughs? You might have been experiencing some breakthroughs already. Thank you so much for the dolphin. You might have been experiencing some breakthroughs already. Another key theme for the new moon in Aquarius is detachment to assess situations objectively. At this point, I want to share with you that Aquarius is an air sign, so it deals with the intellectual aspects of the individual and the collective. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra are the 3 air signs, and these are the 3 intellectual signs, if you will. Breakthroughs, for sure. Innovation, for sure. Light bulb ideas, bling, for sure. And it's also, Aquarius is so humanitarian. Its archetype and its symbolism of humanitarian nature also coincides with community action and social reform even, and future aspirations. So this is the time to set intentions for the course of the next 30 days even, if you will. Any Aquariuses in here? I'm an Aquarius. Any Aquariuses in here? When I say that I'm an Aquarius, it's not my sun sign. I'm an Aquarius because I have Aquarius in my chart, just like everybody has Aquarius in their chart somewhere. So you essentially would have Aquarius in your astrological chart. Capiche? You with me? So that's what we have there. Now I did speak a little bit about the 7 planet alignment. It brings a focal point, brings a focus to Aquarius and Pisces. If you're just getting here, you're not able to go outside and see the 7 planets. You're just not going to see it. It's just not how it works because the sun is obstructing. It's shining bright like a diamond, if you will. Okay? But we have 4 of the 7 planets that are in this alignment that everybody's talking about in Aquarius: Pluto, Mercury, the moon, and the sun. Just by Mercury and Pluto being in Aquarius along with the moon and the sun, it brings new beginnings in all of those archetypes and symbols that I spoke of before. In addition to the nature of Mercury, which is the thoughts, the words, and the mentality and the mindset of the people. So it enhances the forward thinking, if you will, and breakthroughs. And because Pluto is here, just stepped in here for the duration of the next 20 years, it brings a powerful aspect, powerful dynamic to these breakthroughs in communities and community action. Are you with me? Double tap for likes. I appreciate all the double tap for likes, the shares. If you're enjoying this video, like, comment, subscribe. And yes, I do readings. Intellectual clarity, even, is Aquarius here. Some of you might be saying, oh, I don't have any Aquarius in my chart. It's empty. I don't have any planets there. Survey says, you do have Aquarius in your chart. Even if there are no planets in Aquarius when you were born, Aquarius is still in your chart. It's in a certain house, and it's making certain aspects, which are these lines in the interior of the circle. We'll get to that in another video. All right? So we have intellectual clarity. We have social progress and inventive solutions. I don't remember what Elon was. I think about Elon. Elon comes to mind when I think of this new moon in Aquarius energy. Why? Because from the last time I checked, I got a notification, bloop, came down, and it was like, oh, I think it was Snapchat or something. He was like, oh, we're going to go to Mars or something. Maybe he's making progressive breakthroughs with that whole thing. I don't know how that's all going to work. Good luck. I'm not going, but neither here nor there. So there's that combination. And what does this mean for your zodiac sign? We're going to get into that. I'm going to go through all 12 of the zodiac signs. I would like to get through this rhythmically because I know you guys got a lot of stuff to do with this Aquarius energy and breakthroughs and stuff to do. But before we do that, I want to get to this cluster of planets here. In combination, it's 8. It's 7 planets in a critical point, which is the north node here. Right? The north node in Pisces and the south node in Virgo, which is significant for Virgos and Pisces, but we're going to get into that in a later video. But let's talk about Saturn here in Pisces, which would be the 5th, 5th planet of the 7 planetary alignment, which is the planet of seriousness. It's the planet of responsibility, structure, discipline, and setting boundaries. Pisces, any Pisces in here? Been recognizing the importance and need for setting boundaries here? Anybody? Yay? Nay? No? Me? In Pisces there? Yes. Boundaries. Learning how to say no. Hey, no. Don't do that. I don't like that. Right? We also have Venus here in Pisces. Venus, a lot of people think that Venus is the planet of love. I don't think that Venus is the planet of love. Venus would be the appreciation. It would be the senses, the appreciation of the activation of the senses, i.e. touch, right? I.e., pleasure, enjoyment is what Venus is. Venus is the planet of beauty and luxurious things in that regard. The sun is the planet of love, I would say. But we'll get into that in a later video. And not for nothing and for something at the same time, Venus loves to be in Pisces. Not only does Venus love to be in Pisces, but it's almost near its exalted degree, which is the 27th. Some scholars say 27th degree of Pisces is the exalted degree. Some say the 29th degree of Pisces. We can keep it within that window. 27 to 29. If you have any planets, 27 to 29 degrees of Pisces, they're being adorned with the Venusian energy there, if you will. Take care of your feet. Beautify the feet. Are you with me? And then we have Neptune here in Pisces, conjunct Venus here, which is the enjoyment and the beautification and the answer to... I think it's answer to prayers. I think it is. Because Venus has to do with relationship. Neptune has to do with spirit. Venus has to do with values. And Neptune has to do with faith and belief and hope. Are you with me? And because the North Node is here, symbolizing purpose and achieving the mission, it enhances. So long story short, this 7 planetary combination has a lot to do with Aquarius archetypes and Pisces archetypes. Truth and belief. Are you with me? It's a bridge between logic and intuition of Aquarius, and it's where this innovation meets spirituality and belief and hope. Are you with me? It's an opportunity for collective healing and creating visionary plans. Significant here. I can't help but notice this triangle, this strong triangle that is occurring here in this thing here with connecting Mars and Cancer and what is this? This is Juno and Scorpio there. Significant. So it could have some ties as we go into not only this week, but into next week, the next couple of weeks, and the sun ingressing into Pisces, creating this grand trine, which is denoted by this here. But we'll get into that in another video. Okay, so here we go for the interpretation of the 12 rising signs. Who is ready for the interpretation for the 12 rising signs? Are we all excited? Can we get a drum roll going on here? Can we get a drum roll going on here? A cheer, a clap? Who's with it? Who's ready? If you're ready and you know it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video. Follow it. All of the above. So we're going to start off with Aries on the ascendant. We're going to start off with Aries. Aries for you. Aries is here in this chart. Before we proceed, the new moon is actually tomorrow. Are you good? Okay. So, Aries is here. It's the symbol of the ram. It's assertive. It's a leader, right? This new moon accentuates and brings a focus to your dreams, your goals, your ideals, and friends, right? It's an excellent time for collaborating with friends and really getting the group involved. Community action, things of this nature. Yeah, like-minded individuals that share your ambitions. Now, I want to add another testament to this. I want to add in, even though this wasn't in my notes, Uranus here, right here. Here, this is Uranus. I say Uranus, you say Uranus. I don't know why we say Uranus or why we've ever said Uranus when it comes to the planets. But anyway, this is Uranus for the sake of the conversation, or Uranus, however you'd like. I wouldn't like. Anywho, so Uranus is in Taurus, and so this is a significant plays a significant role. In addition to Aries friends and networking, there's also a significant sense of value because Uranus, which is the planet that rules Aquarius, is in Taurus, so it points to Aries, the zodiac sign, Aries rising's second house. So through these networking initiatives and whatnot, is a potential for to increase the financial pocket, your bank account, right? And or to value the value in friendships and community. There's a connection there for Aries risings. Can you feel this? Can you feel this thing coming up here? Okay, that's Aries rising. Taurus rising. Are there any Taurus risings in here? Double tap for likes, share the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, like it. If you like it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're always doing live astrology. Ba-da-bop. Taurus risings in here. Yes? Okay, boom. Ba-da-pow. Taurus, you're here. Now, I just talked about Uranus, this planet here, right? So you're electrically charged. All Taurus risings, you're electrically charged with this new moon in Aquarius. This is going to last for the next 30 days for you. Of course, it's about your money. Of course, it's about you and whoever you're with's money as well. Even looking back in the past at who owes you money, even, and how you engaged and how you handled financial decisions. Not only because you're a Taurus, but somehow this new moon in Aquarius brings some enlightenment and some breakthroughs when it comes to you impressing yourself on others and really recognizing your value. Are you with me? It is significant for Taurus risings to accentuate and have a focus on their career and their reputation, their image, like how people see them in public. It has a lot to do with Taurus and their public image, their status. Taurus risings, are you with me? A little bit. And so as a Taurus rising, because this 7 planetary alignment that's happening, it's not only bringing a focus to your career, it's also bringing a focus to collaborations for you as well. But you got to watch some of your friends now. Don't go back into old relationships that don't serve you now. I'm just saying, because Saturn right here is like, you've already been down this road before, Neo. You know them. Except keep boundaries, Saturn. When you see this planet here, Okay, that's what I have for Tauruses. Career, reputation, explore unconventional paths to professional growth. If you got to go back to school, you got to go back to school. Some of yous. Are you with it? Gemini risings. Do we have any Gemini risings in here? Yay? Nay? Maybe? Gemini is here. Now, I've been saying this for quite some time, that Jupiter in Gemini brings a benefit, right, to all Gemini, sun, moon, and risings. But we're talking about rising signs right now because Jupiter is in Gemini. And so because Gemini, you see this color here, blue. You see this color here, blue, 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 light blue, 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 blue. It means they're a family. This is Aquarius. This is Gemini. Because the new moon is in Aquarius for you Gemini risings, that points to your house of travel. I don't know if you got a new car, but it does focus on your travel and your transportation. Maybe a new car for some of us. Maybe. Taking care of the car and getting serious about your travel, period, even. Right? Breakthroughs on a small scale. It could be breakthroughs as you're driving on the road again. You're on the road, you're driving, and you're just like, oh. And you start seeing visions. Maybe not like the movie Sixth Sense. Maybe nothing crazy, but like breakthroughs in regards to whatever circumstances that are involved in your life or something that somebody said. Because it's the 9th house. In astrology, the 9th house has to do with higher education and travel and journeying, They're synonymous. They correspond from an astrological perspective. Right? Might not be a bad idea to get some more schooling or to look at your accumulated learning even. Are you with me? Now, because Uranus is in Taurus, that would be Gemini rising's 12th house. So not only are you going back over accumulated learning, but you're also looking at, you're also behind the scenes a little bit, going back through your old papers, your old files, and stuff that you've forgotten about. Are you with me? Because the 12th house has to do with that which is hidden. Right? There's some hidden potential that you might have missed. You might need to go back, over some schooling, some accumulated learning that you've forgotten about. Scoop that up. We need that coming into the next month and moving forward. Actually, over the next 5 months. Actually, we're gonna need some of that. We're gonna need some of that. Okay, and get your rest too. Don't stay up too late. All right, Cancer risings. Are there any Cancer risings in here? Cancer sun, moon, rising. Any? You don't understand any of this. Who are you? What's your name? Aaron is your name? You don't understand any of it because you might have just got here. Or you might be new. Stay tapped in. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lab Coat Astrologer LLC. It's in the profile picture here. You're going to love it here. Listen for your zodiac sign. Key in. Grab a virtual seat wherever you like. I'm always doing live astrology. I'm talking about the new moon. The new moon, for one, if you don't take anything from this live, know that new moons are when the sun and the moon come together. It's happening tomorrow. Don't say you didn't learn anything in here. Okay? Step by step. You see there's a lot of stuff going on in this backdrop that I have going on here. No way for you to get it all in one night or an hour. I'm not even going to be here all night. Okay? Follow me, and we got you covered. Cancer risings. Where are you? This is Cancer here. Cancers, I've been saying that you're all fired up because Mars is in Cancer, irritated quickly. Any Cancer, sun, moon risings in here? Anyone? Someone? Holler at me? Well, don't holler at me. Speak to me, talk to me. This turns things up a little bit. It's an energetic and active planet. Anybody seen the movie Sparta? Sparta! Kicks the man into the tunnel. The hole there. War, aggression. Where you're willing to defend. Cancers are a little more defensive. So if you know any Cancers, just be mindful that they'll nurture you. Right? They'll be nurturing. They'll be loving and motherly to you. But Mars is going to be here all the way until April 19th. So don't get on Cancer's bad side. You know what I mean? Anywho, but Cancer rising, for you, the new moon is occurring in your 8th house, which is the house of transformation and rebirth. There's some significant changes in regards to how you deal in your relationships. Right? Cancer rising started looking at the worth and the value of their partners, not only intimate, but also physical and personal relationships. Are you with me? Anyone? And because Uranus is in Taurus, is Cancer's 11th house. So there's a connection between making changes in the relationships that you engage in with the worth and value of what you both share. It's also setting goals with your partners as well. A little bit. Cancer, sun, moon, and risings, right? There's also a little bit of merging businesses, if you will, for those who are entrepreneurs as Cancer rising. A lot of mustard seed, and you'll use this Martian energy all the way up to April 19th. Don't get irritated. Well, you're going to get irritated, but learn how to channel that energy and use it for specific areas of your life, specifically your career. Okay? Yeah, intimacy is going to pick up for you Cancer risings. I mean, take your time. All right? Leo risings. Moving on quickly and swiftly. Leo risings. Any Leo risings in here? Partnerships for you. Leo rising. This is the house of number 7. For those who are in the East Coast, Leo, your rising sign is in the 7th house of partnership. Right? So it's relationships. Being able to find this harmony and this balance. Fairness, equal opportunity, contractual agreements, collaboration, collaboration more on the agreement side of things. How can we balance these scales, this scale of it all, right? And not for nothing, and for something at the same time, because Pluto and Mercury are in the sign of Aquarius. Leos, you're going to be inspired by your partner significantly, right? You might want to put your ego, lay it down to the side a little bit, and allow your partner to listen. That's one of the benefits. Look at this. If we put Leo on the ascendant, right, we would find Scorpio in the 4th house, and it would put Uranus and Taurus in the 10th house. So there's a lot of benefits to your overall position in life by listening to your partner. I'm just saying. And so this 7 planetary cluster for you Leo risings is happening in your 7th house and your 8th house. Right? If your partner is saying, "Hey, we need to conserve our money," conserve the money. Why do I say that? Because Saturn is in Pisces in Leo rising's 8th house, which is the house of finances, your partner's finances. Balance personal autonomy with the needs of others. This is just what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. All right. Thank you so much. Who's next? We got Virgo rising is next. Any Virgo risings in here? Sun, moon, rising sign. Sun, moon, rising sign. Do we have any Virgo risings in here? Virgo risings. Virgo is here. Virgo is the virgin. Virgo is the maiden. Virgo is the most specific, detail-oriented zodiac sign in the world, in the solar system, right? Very detailed. Okay, we got some moon and Virgos in here. Okay, got it. We got it. Virgo, for you, it has to do with your health. Do you know that I'm doing live? You do? Okay. So, Virgo, it has mostly to do with your health and your hygiene. Not only physical health, also mental health for you. Aquarius is an air sign. Air signs deal with the intellect, the frontal cortex. I know my forehead is a little big. This is why I think I'm so good in astrology, because my frontal cortex is humongous. You see this thing here? If we were to measure this, my frontal cortex is pretty much, it's huge. Enough about me. So Virgo risings have this 6th house going on here with mental health. Take a break. I know that's challenging for Virgos to say take a break. You types don't take breaks much, right? But the new moon in Aquarius is new beginnings to the way in which you break and take breaks for yourself and pace yourself. Effective processes for Virgo risings. Your daily routines, your morning ritual, if you will, highlighted. For the 7 planets that are in alignment are all in your house of health, right? Some of you got some your toes need to be done. Some of you let your toes go. It's been 2 weeks. Your toes are looking atrocious. Some of yous. I don't know which ones, but look down at your dogs. Look down under the light at your dogs, your toenails. Look at them. Someone's looking right now. Let's spend a little more time, even if it's at home. Let's spend a little more time on our toes. I know it's the winter time. Don't wait until March 21st to start doing your toes. That's crazy. Go to sleep with some ointment, Skin So Soft or something. Cover the dogs up with a plastic bag. I know it's going to be uncomfortable. In the morning time, you're going to thank me. You're going to thank me, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a a PCP, primary care physician. Consult your doctor for the specifics. If you're allergic, if you have any health precautions, go check out your PCP, primary care physician. Okay, bada-bop. Virgos also, because Saturn is here in the seventh house, it's significant. It's pivotal. You're one of the ones where boundaries and establishing boundaries and being serious about fairness in relationships, humongous. It's been this way for the last year. It's going to be this way for the next year coming up too. Stay the course. Virgo rising, stay the course. You see this cluster right here? Don't be sweet talked and lulled to sleep and get away from establishing and maintaining this establishment of boundaries. Are you Virgo rising? Does this track with you? Someone. Anyone. Mostly Virgo risings. Implementing innovative habits for holistic well-being. This new Virgo risings, this new moon is for you. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Uranus here in Taurus for you Virgo risings, because Taurus is Virgo rising's ninth house. I know I'm pointing to the third and the fourth house, but don't worry about that. I'm doing a calculation from Virgo to Taurus is 9 zodiac signs away when we count Virgo as 1. And so being that Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, it connects the 6th house and the ninth house. One thing that's good for your mental health is to go on a journey. You don't have to go to China. You don't have to go to Brazil. You don't have to go out of the country. A longer journey in your own town than you're used to. Sit by a tree or something. Hug a tree or something. And then come back and tell us how you did. Take your shoes off after you've done your toes. Some of your toes are crazy, looking crazy because it's wintertime. You think that, Anyway, we're going to leave that. Get it done. Right? Go a different route to work or something. You know what I mean? Something. Do something. Libra rising. Do we have any Libra risings in here? Double tap for like, share the live. We're doing this for love. We're love and lab code at the same time. The double taps come from the corner down here when you double tap the screen. Libra risings. Do we have any in here? Okay, Libra risings, we're going to need you to double tap. Let's get some Libra love in here. Your turn. Scorpios, you're next. Scorpios, you're next. Okay, Libra is here. Libra is the sign of the scales. I say Libra is Libra's a people pleaser. Libras are people pleasers. Not all of them. Most of them. But Libra is also the lawyer. Right? Libra is also the diplomat. Libra is the politician. Libra is the judge. Don't say you don't judge anybody. We all judge everybody. Everybody judges because we all have Libra in the astrological chart. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. Let's just keep it neutral. Let's keep it on the wavelength of one man or woman's treasure is another man or woman's garbage, and vice versa. Let's keep it neutral. Right? We can use this energy both ways. More than one way to skin a cat. Ba-da-bop. Boom. So being that Libra rising is the one about fairness, they're looking at the truth and the fairness in their love life as well as their engagement with their children. You Libra risings, finding that balance, right? And with self-love in your inner child. Some of you Libra risings need to go back into your past, right? You should have did a little bit of that last month. You would have been thinking about your roots and family circumstances all the way back to when you were young. This month is about the inner child in you. Go back. Remember when you were like before 7 years of age? Look at that. Play a little bit. This is if I were a primary care physician and I had a client who was a Libra rising, I would tell them to play all month. You should have been playing already. Of course you got to go to work. Of course you have to go to work. Of course. You're an American. Some of you, most of you. But then we got to play. All work and no play does a what? Okay, you know the rest. And it's interesting to me that the 5th house is Leo and play, and the 11th house is dreams and goals. So in order, there's a connection there. It doesn't mean in order, but setting goals and reaching goals and play and entertainment and engagement, they kind of go hand in hand. Like one hand wash the other, they both wash the face. And for Libra risings, this is what's popping off for you with this new moon in Aquarius. Do something fun with your children. Do something fun with your lover. If you're not in a relationship, then do something fun with yourself. Right? Now, here's the kicker. Because Taurus is Libra's 8th house, there's also a little bit of intimacy there for Libra risings. We not only need our toes done, but we also need some other things done in the Mama Jamma. Play and intimacy. You put it together. You do the addition there. You do the equation, okay? Libras, find playful outlets to reconnect with joy. You need it. Scorpio risings, where are you? Scorpio risings, talk about it. Scorpio sun moon risings, where are we? Someone? Anyone? No one. Not a one. Should we skip Scorpio rising? Should we skip it this time? Should we skip Scorpio rising? Okay, we have a me in here. Perfect. Wonderful. Don't skip. We're almost to Capricorn rising. We're coming. We got 2 more left. Thank you, Tiffany. Welcome in. See you. Scorpio rising. There must be a little bit of delay. Scorpio. Scorpio, it's your home life. Scorpio, it's all about your home life here. The family dynamics. And it's so crazy for Scorpio risings, right? Right? Look at how I set up for Scorpio rising. Look at this. Scorpio rising is so crazy for you because the simple fact that Aquarius is your 4th house, and now that Pluto has ingressed into Aquarius, do you recognize how much deep-rooted things that were buried in you? Not like that, but there's some deep-seated power struggles going on that stem all the way back to your early childhood, right? That have been coming up and surfacing, especially for the last 8 or 9 days-ish, right? Any of you see this a little bit? Just a touch? If you haven't, stay tapped in. We got 20 more days, approximately. 21 more days for Scorpio to really tap into the root. R-O-O-T, root. The root of it. Focus on home, family, and emotional foundations. Right? The action here is to redefine your sense of security is what it is. And domestic boundaries. This is what this is. Now because Uranus is in Taurus, Taurus is Scorpio's 7th house. So the relationships within the family, there's a connection between the 4th house and the 7th house for Scorpio risings. The relationships within the family. Be easy. Don't let those... See how these hearts are rising from the corner here? Don't let past resentments rise up and get in the way. Don't block your blessings. Are you with me? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Okay, Sagittarius rising. Scorpio risings, thank you. I appreciate you. It's a good month for meaningful relationships too for you Scorpio risings, because this new moon has Scorpio risings in the 10th house, especially if you're in the East Coast of the United States. But we'll get into that at another video with Juno and some of the asteroids. Sagittarius risings. Where are you, Sagittarius, beautiful Sagittarius risings? It is your 3rd house, which becomes active. And the 3rd house is naturally Gemini's. It's naturally the home for Gemini, because Gemini is the 3rd zodiac sign in the natural zodiac. If we were to start with Aries. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. So Sagittarius has the new moon occurring in their 3rd house for Sag risings. Suns and moons too, but mostly Sag risings this reading is for. The relationship with your brother, sister, cousins, close relatives become to be a little bit more of a highlight and active. Letting some of those resentments from the past, we got to let them go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, I think it's let it snow. Anyway, we'll get the right song sooner or later. There's a focal point. When I say breakthroughs for Sagittarius rising and your communications and your learning, I mean wow, right? Wow. Schooling, maybe, right? Activation in your local community, maybe, possibly, for Sagittarius risings. The action is to share your bold ideas to inspire or educate those around you. Talk about it, inform people. You already like to point people in the right direction already. Why stop now? Don't stop now. Don't stop now, you Sagittarius risings. This 7 planetary alignment, even though you're not able to see it, it highlights your mindset, your thinking, and it also highlights your family dynamics. I know you want to move. Sagittarius risings, I know you might want to move because Saturn makes you feel stifled a little bit. Are there any Sagittarius risings feeling stifled with this Saturn and Pisces in your 4th house? Anyone? No one? Someone. Not a soul in here. Out of the 39 people in here, no one. No? Okay, very well. Your boyfriend, okay, me. Okay, there's a little bit of delay. Okay, whoa. We got late responses here. No problem. Thank you so much. Share your ideas and educate them. Educate your boyfriend. Tell him, hey, whoa, bring it in. Let me direct you on some things. Here, take a left. Over there, down there. Ba-da-bop. There you go. Bling. Okay, so Sagittarius has Uranus and Taurus in the 6th house. So there's a connection between your 3rd house, your mindset, your mentality, as well as your health, your mental health, right? So in order for your ideas and your breakthroughs to stream this month, right, and to maintain it, it's the health, right? Mental health, physical health, good food is also health. Sag risings, talk about it. Some good food. Let's get that thing. Okay, bow. And last but not least, we have Capricorn rising. Any Capricorn, sun, moon, rising signs. Talk about it. Capricorn, sun, moon, risings. Do we have any? Let's turn it up for Capricorns. Cappies? Any Cappies? But a bow? Cappy risings? Okay, Cappy. Cappy, are you ready to rake in some dough? Capricorn risings, are you ready to rake in some dough? There's a song that goes raking in the dough. Some of yous are way too young for that. I'll be raking in the dough, boy, raking in the dough. Be raking in the dough, boy, raking in the... It sounds corny coming from me, but it wasn't a bad song. It wasn't a bad song, and who cares if it was a corny song? Anyway, it was about the dough and raking and bringing it in. Capricorn, this month, this new moon, is for you. Why? Why do I say that? Because if we were to count Capricorn as the rising sign and then look to the very next sign, which would be the 2nd house of that sign, it would be the new moon in Aquarius with this cluster of planets working with the frontal cortex. Are you with me? With this, the frontal cortex for Sagittarius risings. You see how big my frontal cortex is? I'm not even showing you the whole thing. It's more than half of my face. You see the size of this? That's why I'm so good in astrology, I think. I could be wrong, but maybe because my forehead is so big. I got a 7 head, right? I like it. Why do I like it? I can hold so much astrology in here. You see? And so for for Capricorn risings, right? It's raking in the dough. And there's a connection with Taurus in the 6th house. So your ability to, it's the 2nd and the 6th house, right? Sagittarius has Gemini in the 7th, Taurus in the 6th, yes. So good health, good food, these things. No, excuse me. Capricorn has Taurus in the 5th. So there's a connection between raking in the dough and play for you. Look at that. That's pretty interesting. You know, make money, play. Don't mean spend it. You can play without spending it. Come on now. Most of you Capricorns are pretty conservative anywho. And you were right. I ended up knowing someone there. Where? Okay, so that is what I have for. Oh, Aquarius rising. Did I do Aquarius rising? I didn't do Aquarius rising. Let's do Aquarius rising. Aquarius rising. This new moon is also for you because if we put this, if you're in the east coast of the United States, Aquarius is on the ascendant. Do we have any Aquarius risings in here? Someone, anyone, someone. You got a new job, Tiffany, and you did know someone there. You said I was right. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Just like I told you, look at that. Aquarius sun, that works. We're talking about you. So if you're in the east coast of the United States, Aquarius is rising during the time of this new moon. Let me look at this here again. Ba-da-bop, the 29th is tomorrow, the 29th. Tomorrow is the 29th. Is that happening in the morning? Man, I definitely got to post this on the tubular. I want to take a time, if you're liking this content, my content, me, Lab Coat Astrologer, check out my YouTube channel. It's in my profile here. Subscribe to me. I'm working on getting, I want all the subscribers on TikTok to go over to YouTube so we can be on both platforms, right? So follow. I'm always doing live astrology. I even do free readings sometimes. If you're lucky, hit the notification bell. I'm over here. I'm over there. I'm all over the place. You love me on all platforms, Tiffany. Keep it up. You're buttering me up. Are you buttering me up on a Tuesday? I love it. What?
What was that?
Butter me up?
That's like saying oil me up.
Nah, oil me up is crazy. Not too much.
Butter.
Not too much, Brett. Not too much on the oil up.
What?
Relax.
That's
Relax.
weird. You relax.
Nah, that's crazy. You started
That's weird.
Yo, it's weird that you said oil, bro.
It's weird that you said butter. What do you mean by butter me up?
Yo.
Are you gonna be the biscuits?
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy from all the way in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, not I'm going to be the biscuits. That's wild. That's wild work. Anywho, don't butter me up. Daughter said, Okay? Bop. Let's get some picture of these smiles and these laughs so people can see that we have fun in here. We have all kinds of fun in here. Not the the biscuits is crazy, right? It's wild work. Got to watch our mouth sometimes, you know what I mean? We're going to take a picture. Some of you are going on the stories just because you're having a good time. All right, back to business here. Let's go back to the business. Aquarius, identity, number 1. Self-expression, number 2. Expressing some of your most deepest urges. Let me cover up my frontal cortex a little bit for you guys start reading my mind. Okay?
That's how big your forehead is.
It is a little big. I like it. So personal renewal as well for Aquarius risings. Like step into your newness, step into your power, Aquarius risings. Quit playing. Right? Really quit playing. And Uranus is in Taurus in your 4th house. Do something new in the home front. Some of you Aquarius risings might got some electronical devices coming in. Some new TVs. Maybe a new device even. Right? New iPhone, new Android phone.
I want a new iPhone 16.
You want a new iPhone 16? Survey says. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay, cool. Excuse me?
Yeah. Survey says. I don't know. This is for Aquarius risings. Are you Aquarius rising?
Yeah.
Survey says. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So, Aquarius, redefine your image. Right? The first house has to do with the facade, the persona. Kids do keep us humble. I love it. I love it. So, Aquarius, this is big. This is really seriously, this is big for you. I talked about breakthroughs for Sagittarius. Aquarius is the sign of breakthrough. And this 7 planetary alignment activates not only your personality and your personal self and you pouring into yourself more, but it's also your worth and your value. I want to say congratulations and good work to all the Aquarius risings too, by the way, because of your relentless ability to save and conserve, right? And the money that you've been putting towards your credit and building your credit for those that care, and or your savings period. I see you all the way from the lab. Embrace your authentic self. You got this. All right. And last but not least is Pisces here. Pisces, you also hard work. Congratulations. You get a cheer and a clap. Or a clap and a cheer. How do you book a personal reading? You go to my website, tlcastrologer.com. Let me share this with you. tlcastrologer.com. I'll get it after I do Pisces. Pisces rising, sun, moon, rising signs. Do we have any Pisces, sun, moon, and rising signs in here? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, we got a Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Okay, so you see this planet here? This is the 5th planet of the 7-planet alignment if we were starting with Pluto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus a critical point, the North Node. So the cluster of planets, you're not going to be able to go outside and see it because the sun is so powerful, right? You're not going to see the moon, you're not going to see Mercury, you're not going to see Pluto. You're just not going to see it. And that covers 3 of the 4 planets. You could see the sun, right? Don't look at it when it's hard, meaning when it's high in the sky. Look at it when it's soft, when it's just rising or it's just setting. Only time. Even that's not good. Consult your eye doctor. I'm not an optometrist. Anywho, for Pisces, this is your not your bag, but it's your behind the scenes stage. This is your jam, Pisces, because you're already good at staying behind the scenes. We start looking at our secret self, even because Aquarius is Pisces' 12th house. Are you with me? We started looking at our secret self and some of our inadequacies. Don't dwell there. Do not dwell there. Don't stay there. Look at it, observe it. See if there's any truth and insight, any breakthroughs that we can get from looking and peering into our traumas from the past and our inadequacies. I call the 12th house the house of self-rehabilitation. Look, see if there's anything. You might have to use your whole frontal cortex to look back there and to see if you see anything worth improvising or perfecting. Because not for nothing, even though the 12th house gets such a bad rap, it's also the house of hidden potential too, right? The last shall be first and the first shall be last. So Pisces is where everything, comes back full circle, right? It's the closetatory. It's the closetatory. It's the deposit. The closetatory is hilarious. It's the closet. Right, it's the depository of all of the energies dump here. Pisces is the end, so it kind of has all of it, all of the other signs within it. It's ancient. You see what I'm saying? So Pisces, we started looking at the truth, right, in connection to ways in which we can rehabilitate ourselves and look at our subconscious patterns is what it is, even. Right? Our dreams, pay attention to your dreams, Pisces, not just because Pisces is the sign of the dreams, but because Aquarius is new in the 12th house. You might need a little more sleep even, Pisces risings. You might need a little more sleep. I know I do. I'm a Pisces too. I'm an Aquarius and a Pisces. I'm all of the signs. If you're trying to figure out my sign, you're like, wait a minute, did he just say us? I did. And I said that because I'm all of them. Everybody is all of them. All right, we'll talk about that in another video. And it has to do with spiritual growth. Let's assess Pisces risings. Let's assess our spiritual growth. Let's look at over the last 12 months how much we've grown, and let's give ourselves some cheers and claps. Anyone? God bless you, brother. God bless you. Namaste. Hum nam yore nyo kyo. Ba-da-bop. What else do we got for Pisces? Pisces, we also got some of this spiritual growth. When you start looking back into your past and stuff like that, you look back and don't do, cry. Do cry. It's a great time to cry. A great time to cry for Pisces, because we already cry, right? But it's a release, right? It opens up it opens up the frontal cortex, because Uranus, that's in Taurus, is the third house of Pisces, right? So through reflecting on our spiritual growth and our inadequacies, somehow it actually highlights and brings these ideas and these fruits to the mind. Pisces rising, are you with me? Or am I just talking? Somebody with me? Let go of the past limitations and trust intuitive guidance. Cry if you want. It's my birthday and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Capri with the gummy bears. What's good, love? Let's go. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm over there. I'm over here. TikTok said I can share it with y'all. Look at my profile picture up here. Ba-da-bop. That's what I'm doing. All right. So I talked about Uranus and Taurus as a significant feature. Saturn is also an ancient ruler of Aquarius. So Saturn in Pisces has a lot to do with beliefs, systems, right? Uranus in Taurus has to do with the values and beliefs. So this is another keynote feature to this new moon in Aquarius. Knowledge is where the new moon begins. It begins with this. This is where the seed is planted into the ground, and then it's capitalizing on our belief systems and those things that we value. Anyone tracking and seeing how this pairs here? Anybody? So if you're a tarot card reader, share this with your clients. You can use this video. TikTok, let's go. If you're a tarot card reader, share this with your clients. I'm going to post this video on YouTube just as it is. Like it, subscribe, and all the other things. What else do I have for you? I took some other notes here. I talked about Saturn, integrating an alignment, Aquarius and Pisces, energy themes, Aquarius and Pisces. Yes, I want to say that Aquarius has to do with the calves, ankles, and shins. Each zodiac sign rules a body part. For those who've been here and you didn't know anything, I hope you've learned something from this video. Here's something else. Each zodiac sign rules a body part. This 7 planetary alignment is happening in Aquarius and Pisces, right? Aquarius is body part is a calves, ankles, and shins. What does this mean? It means that we can look at the calf and the ankle and see what purpose it serves to the temple or the body, right? And we can incorporate its nature and its functions into interpretations and archetypes, right? Pisces is the feet, right? The feet carry us all over the place, right? So when I said get your feet done, it's not only ladies. There's some guys, don't paint your nails unless you really want to. You do what you do. But check about your calluses going on here. Some of you need your feet done. Some of you need to just tend to the calluses. I've got some calluses. I'm even speaking for myself. I might got to go to the damn thing and get it done. I'm just saying, because this is where the 7 planets are. Wherever the 7 planets or wherever any astrological circumstance or planetary alignment is happening, we pay attention to those zodiac signs, because that's what's going to be the focal point. It's going to kick off in your astrological chart, right? In order to harness this energy, we need to meditate on both the intellectual and the emotional alignment. Aquarius, frontal cortex, Pisces, water sign, Aquarius, air sign. All right. Set intentions during the new moon too. Sit still with it. Light a candle. Tap in. Look and see if you have any planets in Aquarius in your natal chart. If you need help with that, go to my website, tlcastrologer.com. My readings are $60 for 30 minutes, and it comes with a 6-month overview, right? Starting February 1st, my readings are going up to $200 for 45 minutes. Take it or leave it. Matters not how straight the gate. That's what I'm doing. I've had my readings on sale for 2 months. It's time for a change, thus this new moon in Aquarius. I live my life with the astrological chart, the ebb and flow, the signature of whatever creator, God you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. Just make sure Friday, right? Friday? That's another video. We're going to handle that in another video. But that's what I have for you. Who enjoyed this? Who wants me to keep doing these things? Embrace change. Practical steps, new moon ritual. You can even do a new moon ritual for yourself. Reflect on prompts, reflection prompts. What areas of life need innovation and renewal? Ask yourself some questions. We'll talk about this in the reading when you get a reading with me if you like. And if you like more detailed information, Lab Coat Astrologer, Badabop, the name you know, the name you trust for astrological insights and wisdom. See you in the next video. Badabop. All right, now this is where the crowd goes wild. Somebody whistle. How long did that take? 1 hour and 5 minutes. I usually say that I'm about an hour. Damn, we got 30 followers on this live. Holy cow, they liked it. Mikey, they liked it. All right, now I'm going to spend some time with my daughter. I'll see you in the next video. Ba-da-bop.